know it's probably not gonna be anybody on the stream, but it's gonna
I
be
help my father in more ways than
an
people realize.
awesome way
Need something?
to kind of hone my streaming skills and talk to myself about it. So, waiting for the stream link to come up on Twitter. Alright, so my link didn't come up. And when I think about it, it probably didn't populate because I was streaming last night and you know how Twitter is. So, dropping some stuff off. Okay. So I have a lot of gold. I don't know if I've been hustling or what. But I think this is hands down the most gold I've ever had in this game, this early in the game. So let's see what I want to do. I don't need to do that anymore. Let's go ahead and start the Nightingale twist line. I love Nightingales. I love what you get as a Nightingale, so let's take a look at that. What is it? 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 Just outside the southwest gate of Riften. What I want to know is, oh, it is showing. I was going to say, I want to know why does it showing at the bottom of my map, but it definitely is. Okay. Alright then. Yeah, let's just go to the key. So right now, for those of you who don't know, who may not have ever watched a stream of mine, Skyrim is one of my favorite games ever. I'm playing through this essentially for the third time. I played through it about, however long ago, 2011, about 5 years ago, and my game bugged and I couldn't finish one of the major storylines to platinum it, so I started all the way over again. and didn't get all of the
They say if a
DLC.
vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one.
So this is actually one of the better things about buying games like this, is the fact that now
I'm glad you're here.
I get all the DLC
This
in one.
is the
I think I
headquarters
only
of the
bought 2
Nightingales,
of the 3.
cut into the mountainside
So
by the
this should be
first of
fun.
our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. This way, please.
I'm gonna skip a lot of the dialogue. I'm not 100% sure all of it matters, so
I'm just as puzzled as you, lass.
we'll see. Yeah, I won't stream for long because I do have to take my boogie to school, but I was awake. And
So this is Nightingale
this
Hall.
is the way that you play
Heard about
games
this
like
place when I
this
joined the guild.
as
I never
an
believed
adult.
it existed.
The assumption
You
that the
definitely
Nightingales
have
were just
to
a little seed
get in
within
where
the
you fit
guild on
in.
purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
So this is one of the better
This is Nightingale Hall.
perks.
You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
This is enough to make your head spin.
Joining certain... The Thieves Guild is cool. It allows some of the guards to
I
look
think
the
we
other
should
way.
trust the lass and take the deal.
But the Nightingale armor, I think, is like really good, if I'm not mistaken. And I think there's a bow. The Nightingale bow is pretty dope too. So we'll see.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Yeah. The boots.
You appear ready for the oath.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Awesome.
You appear ready for the oath.
Baby, if you
This
don't
is enough to
walk,
make your head spin, eh?
Alright. Yeah, I think she has the bow that we all get.
You appear ready for
Okay,
the
lass.
oath.
We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never
What did you
discussed.
think was gonna happen,
To hold
Brio?
any hope of defeating Mercer, we
Right.
must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
Amazing.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you
I add.
and in
Oh
return,
my god.
both
I'll
in life
literally
and
be
in
sitting on my
death,
streaming
you must
page
serve as a
for
guardian
3
of the Twilight
seconds.
Sepulchre.
And I gotta add.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle. We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
We're ready. she gonna come pull this chain or do I forget so much.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Time to take the oath of Nocturne.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Sometimes Skyrim
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
with the wordiness. You know what I mean? Like, I get it.
I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy
Ancient time.
and to accept responsibility for my fate.
So,
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
we shall see.
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprised me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth and grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable.
Well,
You
please
may
don't
proceed.
yourself.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your
I don't
avengers
know
and your
that
sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next.
All these
until
rituals
your
and-
conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true
Alright.
crime.
Let's get it in.
Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, well, yes. All of us possess untapped abilities. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes good. Then you understand. If the key isn't returned to its lock, as time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence. And whether you know it or not, our uncanny... Very true. In our line of work, it's quite... Before we depart, Brynjolf has some
I
business to
suggest you
discuss.
talk to Carlia
I suggest
first.
you listen
She
to
has
her.
some news that'll... Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer.
Okay.
The leadership of the guild. Carlia and I, thanks to your efforts, Mercer's... As a result, we both feel that you have the... I've been at this game a long time, my friend. I'm good at what I do. Maybe... I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation. Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our... Until then, we have... I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember.
Alright, so now what I need to do is, well, I'm at 149. Basically, whenever I go into these dwarven ruins, it's like the best place to get some smithing material. It is the best way to grind out my smithing. So I try to make sure I'm as light as possible. So before I go and start this mission, I'm probably gonna go drop some stuff off. So we'll see.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
And I'm probably super close with you right now. I don't know why, but sometimes in the morning I feel the need to enunciate.